Hello everyone. Good morning. It is Monday, December 29th, 2025. How can you believe it? The year 2025 is almost over. Were you all done with your cleaning? I still have a pile of books on my desk waiting to be organized. Anyway, welcome to the show. I am your host, Ichino-ani. Today, I found a super interesting article from the world of computers that I just have to share with you all. Even though it sounds a bit difficult, don't worry. I will explain it simply just like we are in a classroom. So the paper I want to talk about today has a bit of a long title. It is called Measuring All the Noises of LLM Evals. You can find it at this scroll. Perceive, observe, arguments 20,326 one. Basically, this paper is about how we grade or test smart computers, which we call large language models, or for short. You know, like the chat eyes you use to help with homework or write emails. Let me explain the problem this paper is trying to solve. Imagine you are a teacher, like me, and you have a student. Let's call him Robokun. You give Robokun a math test. Question 1, what is 1 plus 1? Robokun answers 2. Great. Oh wait, if you ask him again tomorrow, he might say mystery. D. And if you give him a different test with harder questions, he might get a totally different score. This is what we call noise. When scientists try to measure how smart these AI models are, the scores keep jumping around. It's like trying to measure your height while you were jumping on a trampoline. It is really hard to get an exact number, right? This paper says. Hey, the author Sida Wang from Meta says there are actually two main types of noise we need to worry about. First, there is prediction noise. This is like Robokun changing his mind. Even for the exact same question, the AI might give a different answer if you ask it twice. It is a bit moody. Second, there is meta noise. This is about the test itself. Maybe today's test was super easy, but tomorrow's test is super hard. If the questions change, the score changes. The big discovery in this paper is really cool. They found out that usually, about the diction noise, the AI changing its mind is much bigger than the noise the test being hard. This means, if we want to know the true score, we should ask the AI the same question many times, and take the average. It is like asking Robokun, what is 1 plus 1? 10 times, and if he says 2 times, we know he probably understands it. Now, let me give you 3 examples of how this helps us in everyday life. First, think about medical diagnosis support. Imagine a doctor is using AI to look at an X-ray picture to find a sickness. If the AI is moody, then gives a different answer every time the doctor uploads the picture. That is scary, right? By using the methods in this paper, doctors can understand exactly how much noise or uncertainty the AI has. It can make the AI check the image 50 times in a second and give an average answer. This makes the diagnosis much more reliable and safe. Second, let's look at educational apps for kids. Many kids use tablets to learn English or math now. These apps recommend new lessons based on how well the kid did on the last quiz. So what if the kid just got lucky? Or what if the AI graded the essay wrong just once? By measuring the noise, the app can realize that the student's score is a bit shaky today. Let's give them a few more practice questions just to be sure, instead of skipping to the high level. Third, think about a price prediction. People use AI to guess if stock prices will go up or down to make money. That the stock market is super noisy. If an AI says, "I buy this stock," but it is just a random guess because of motion noise, you could lose a lot of money. This paper helps financial experts separate the real signal, the actual trend of the market, from the random noise. It is like having a pair of super glasses that let you see clearly through a foggy window. So, to wrap it up, this paper is like a guide for teachers who grade AI students. It tells us that AI answers can be a bit wobbly, but if we measure that wobble carefully, we can trust them much more. It turns out, asking the same question multiple times is a super powerful trick. Isn't that fascinating? Even super smart computers need to be checked carefully. just like we check our answers on a test. That is all for today's trending article. I hope you learned something new. Have a wonderful Monday and keep learning. This is ichino-ani, signing off.